feel like grace. These monsters wear a human face. No gavel, no badge, no throne, no crown can stop Lord Chippy from burning them down. Justice ain't fast, justice ain't clean. It's a long, sharp road through the in-between. So raise your fists and light your flames. Chippy's coming and he don't play games.
Howdy, howdy. It's Mo. Well, Lord Chippy's creator, but not his attendant. Y'all are his attendants. And we have another, contestant that just, what is up with these gross female teachers? I do not get it. I mean, every other day, it's like I'm having to pick out stories of who's the grossest, which really shouldn't be a competition, ladies. I thought we wouldn't, but ew. A married Russian, quote, dream teacher forced a student aged 11 to touch her and send her X-rated pics, then blamed the boy for, her grossness. A married elementary school teacher committed, quote, violent acts of a sexual nature against one of her students and forced the boy to touch her chesticles. Anna Paskuk, 27, also made the 11-year-old child kiss her on the lip and touched his private area through her clothes when she kept him behind after class and locked the door. A court in Leningrad region of Russia was told. So I don't know about you, ma'am, but I would have tried this in the Americas before I tried this in Russia, because I don't think Russia plays by the same rule books. That being said, well, good luck, heifer, because I was trying to think of the Russian word for woman, but all I could think was comradina, comradette. But looks like you're going to have a lot of fun in, Siberia. She also apparently sent nude pictures to the boy and demanded that he send her photographs in return. Now, Anna, who is 25 at the time of abuse, was jailed for 9 years for the violent acts of a sexual nature committed against a person under 14 years of age, and was banned from further teaching in, Russia, like normal humans would do. It's almost like Russia kind of has a way to deal with these people, these chicks, these disgusting corroded water former teachers. It's almost like Russia understands you need prison time and on a list. Now, the popular teacher's abuse came to light after the victim's mother found these explicit messages and photos on the pair's WhatsApp. So the son's WhatsApp, and then she found all of this grossness, and she's like, oh, hell no. Now, she went on to accuse the teacher of systematically flirting, stroking, and kissing her son, and reported her to the school's principal in the town of Teskovo in the northern outskirts of St. Petersburg. Now, the shameless educator then went on to blame the boy for beginning the, relation dateship, although we just call it abuse here, in December 2023, which had been going on for about 4 months before she was caught. So good on the mom for finding this out and taking this up to the chain of command, and just absolute screw you to the teacher who's like, it was all his fault. I was under his deadly scheme. This 11-year-old overpowered me. Yeah, save it for a court who's going to listen to you, ma'am. I doubt, the Russian courts really had any time or patience for this. Now, Anna claimed that the boy had shown signs of attention and made compliments to her in the months before the abuse started. Now, again, I do think that most teachers, or at least I do know there were classes when I was looking at teaching of how to deal with, when a student gets a crush on you, or how to, maintain professional boundaries. I didn't think we needed to have a class in this, but, apparently we needed to have a whole freaking education in this, because these teachers are like, I was overwhelmed by his romanticalness. I'm like, he's 11, having had one 11-year-old and one that's gonna is close to being an 11-year-old boy, I can tell you that I have more attention on getting them to put their tablets down and take a daggone shower. So, yeah, miss me with this, ma'am. Now, the boy did not go to school for some time after Anna was arrested, his mother told local reporters. Many parents said that they were shocked by the revelations and they did not believe the allegations about her. And they said that they believed her on local outlets and news. You know, definitely this poor boy, he's telling the truth. His mother's going in there, and this, slightly attractive teacher is like, it was his fault. And everyone's like, it was his fault. Sure, sure it was. She was described as a dream teacher by one of the parents, while colleagues said that there were no signs of her dark side. Now, she has spent the last year in pretrial detention following her arrest in February of last year. Her husband has not commented on his wife's conviction, and it's unclear whether the couple is still together. I'm going to guess not, because I'm going to guess any husband who realizes that his wife is perving on an 11-year-old is going to, cut ties and leave. That being said, there are some husbands who stick around and say, "My wife was entrapanated. It was all, she has a drinking problem." Notice that these teachers are no longer relying on alcoholism to allay their terrible choices. Now it's the boy's fault. And there is nothing grosser than these. We wouldn't take this from a male predator saying that a girl had done this. So why do we even entertain it when these, disgusting, gross monster teachers are like, "He was attracted to me first." Like, he's 11. I tell him he can't play Roblox. He pretty much knows that's an inappropriate thing he's trying to do. So, yeah. Now, Anna's social media accounts have been made private, but one status is still viewable. You can't hold a man back with anything, not children, not with youth, not with your stomach, not with blackmail, not with hysterics, it reads. I'm guessing husbando is gono, is my guess from that. But it is interesting to see how other countries deal with this. Obviously, she hasn't been let out, to be on her own recognizance. She's been being held in jail before she goes to prison. So it is interesting. Maybe Russia has the right choice on this, not letting these people out and about to continue to spin the narrative to make life harder for victims and basically to try to add their own spin narrative. I'm kind of okay with, monsters of a female or male gender being incarcerated before their trial if they can be proven to be, and this woman was, a danger to young people. So there you go. Russia apparently is getting in on the Kay Letourneau game. Who'da thunk it? Well, as always, madam, we wish you a bon voyage. Don't drop the soap, do. Also, let's see you without a crap ton of makeup on, because I have some thoughts about how, from Courtney Clenny to Shrek, we're going to go when you're not allowed to have your makeup and your cute clothes and your, keto food. I think we're going to have a Courtney Clenny OnlyFans model, Courtney Clenny convict sort of glow down. That being said, it's the least of her worries, because I'm pretty sure Russian regular prisons aren't great. But as always, you do the crime, you do the time, and justice is a journey, but Lord Chippy awaits. So, bon voyage in whatever that is in Russian. I think it's Das Vidanya, but there you go. That's the only thing I know from Russia, and that is from Anastasia, the animated movie. So take it with a grain of salt. Bye, you guys.